Hi, and welcome to Real Estate Notes YouTube channel. Today I'm just taking a little brief time out. It's that time of year, it's mid-October, and I wanted to just share with you a hike to remember that we just recently took on Mount Roberts. And it was one of the nicest New England hikes that I've experienced in years, and as a matter of fact, the trailhead is located at the rear entrance of the Castle in the Clouds mansion that's located in Moultonbourough, New Hampshire. So this is basically, we were parked just in back here. We didn't take pictures of the parking lot, but this is the little pond and there's a picnic area. It's this absolutely gorgeous place to visit. And that's me in the picture there, looking back towards the lake and the castle. And I'm going to show you a picture of that castle right now. But all along on the going to the top of this mountain, you can see these little rock ledges that you could stand out on and look out and get a spectacular view all the way up through. Probably once you climb at least half the mountain, 1,000 feet or so, you can start looking back and seeing these beautiful views, which I'll share with you. For example, this is looking south, due south right here. This is Lake Winnipesaukee, biggest lake in New Hampshire. It's huge. It goes for miles. It has just hundreds of miles of shoreline. And then the mansion I'm talking about is Castle in the Clouds, which is located in Moultonbourough, New Hampshire. And it was built around 1900 by a eccentric millionaire, and you can see a better picture of it right here. That's the mansion is right here, and you can straight up is where the lake view back here. So it's right in this area here. Beautiful area. It was built by a eccentric millionaire in the 1900s who located on top of this mountain overlooking beautiful Lake Winnipesaukee and its many islands. Seeing the castle is a great tour in itself, and they have daily tours this time of year. But we had done that a couple of years back, so great tour. I've done it a couple of times. But on this particular day, we were interested in hiking, as it was a sunny and glorious, beautiful fall day. Here's another shot of it, looking back off to more to the east, and Winnipesaukee in the background. But my wife and I parked near the water bottling plant where they bottle the pure water from the cold water springs that run off the mountain in that area. Surrounding the trailhead is a small pond, which I was in a picnic area, horse stables with a spectacular view of the mountains to the north and Lake Winnipesaukee to the south. Here's where the stables, and just past where the stables are, and these this happened to be a nice horse here. We hit the Mount Roberts Trail. By the way, this is a Belgian horse. They're used primarily as workhorses, big horse. They're known for their good-natured, hard-working animal, and it was nice to see it on our way to our hike. So this is basically what the start of the trail looks like. It's wooded. Years ago, it had stone walls, so it was part of the mansion. And of course, now you can see that the second growth, the beech and the trees are growing up, but they're not too old. So it's one time most likely were all fields. So this is the mountain we ended up climbing. And back here, right up in here, is where we were. And you end up all along the trail up here. You can't see the trail, there's a lot of trees, but Mount Roberts and up on the other side of it is where we got these spectacular views looking north. So we opted for the Mount Roberts Trail. It was a bit of a climb, but still very reasonable, and headed up this 2,500 plus foot mountain. We could see Lake Winnipesaukee in the distant mountains behind us for the most of the climb before summiting on different open rock ledges. Once at the summit, however, we were only able to see in a northerly direction and we can see the infamous Mount Washington that was snow-capped, as well as Mount Chorcorua. Here's a picture of Mount Washington here, and it's a little bit cloudy. There's a little clouds, but the top did have snow cover on the top of it. And here is Mount Chorcorua as well, looking off in the distance to the right of Mount Washington. Be over here, Chorcorua over here. Chorcorua is an interesting mountain because it's a pretty good climb, but on the top it's all rock, and you can get a beautiful view, 360 degrees of the area, the Mount Washington Valley area. So beautiful in itself. So here we were. This was the summit, and actually Mount Roberts was 2,582 feet above sea level, and from here we went around and hit the fairway trail and made a loop back to the parking lot. And I'll show you a picture of that. Basically, we were just going, following these ridges over to the right. And by the way, this is the horse stables, and you pick up the trailhead right up in here. And it starts to weave up along here, and up you go, and up across this way, in this direction, easterly. And the fairway trail was part of an old carriage road, ran into the Cold Springs Trail, also an old carriage trail that, in total of 8.2 miles later, looped us back to our car. If you ever get a chance, especially in the peak of the fall foliage, when the nights are cool and the days are just perfect for hiking, do yourself a favor and check this area out. By the way, you can also reverse the hike and begin on the Cold Springs Trail and descend on the Mount Roberts Trail this way, and it would make it an easier hiking experience than the way we chose. However you do it, it will be well worth your time and your effort, and I promise you will not be disappointed. And I'll see you in my next Real Estate Notes YouTube channel video.